Hey lovies, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome. And for those of you that's been rocking with me for some time now, I appreciate you. Okay, so if you clicked on this video, then obviously you want to know what could possibly be stunting your hair's growth and causing your hair not to fully grow to its fullest potential. Okay, so we're going to just jump straight into the first tip. And the first tip, or what I feel could be stunting your hair's growth and not allowing you to actually see growth when it comes to your hair, is playing in your hair too much. Now, if you're someone who likes to constantly have your hands in your hair, twirling your hair, playing in your hair, doing different styles, overly manipulating your hair, this can cause breakage, okay? And if you are experiencing breakage because of the constant playing and the constant manipulation of the hair, then obviously you're not going to see much growth. And you're going to be confused as to why your hair is not growing, or thinking your hair is not growing. But all the time is you're breaking your hair off in your hands because you're constantly keeping your hands in your hair. So if you're someone who likes to play in your hair, I would advise you to stop. Try to keep your hands out of your hair. If you have to sit on your hands, go ahead and do that, just to avoid you from constantly touching your hair. That could be the first reason why your hair is not growing to its fullest potential, okay? The second reason why your hair could possibly be stuck and not really growing to its fullest potential, or you actually seeing any length being retained, is because you're applying too much products to your hair. When you apply tons of gel, if you're someone that likes to do like wash and goes and all of that, if you're applying too much grease and too much butters and creams and oils to your scalp, you're not allowing your scalp to breathe. You're applying all of these products to your hair, which can potentially weigh your hair down and cause your hair to actually break as well because of the weight of the hair. That could actually be causing you not to see the results that you want to see, is the excess of products. Try to minimize the amount of products you use in your hair. You don't have to put a ton of oil in your hair. You don't have to put a ton of butters in your hair and creams and all this stuff in your hair to cause your hair to be weighed down so heavy, causing your scalp to be clogged and not be able to breathe and your hair grow the way it's supposed to grow, okay? So try to minimize the products that you use on your hair. The third reason why you could possibly not be seeing the growth that you want to see is because you're not moisturizing and you're not protecting your hair, okay? Now, of course, us natural girls, the weather is starting to get nice. We want to wear our hair out. I have my hair out right now, okay? We want to wear our hair out. We want to do our wash and goes, our bantu knot outs, our twist out, and all that stuff. But if we're not moisturizing our hair on a consistent basis, especially when it's out like this, it tends to dry out really quickly. So you have to be replenishing your hair. You have to be moisturizing your hair. You have to be sealing your hair. You have to be doing all those things and keeping your hair hydrated in order for your hair to not dry out so much where it begins to break, because we know dry hair actually breaks, okay? And if your hair is breaking, then you're not retaining length and you're not seeing the growth that you want to see. So make sure you're protecting your hair. It's not all the time that we're going to be wearing our hair out like this. I keep my hair in a protective style most of the time, but like I said, the weather's getting nice and I want to embrace my hair. I want to wear my hair. I want to style my hair. So I'm going to be doing that occasionally as well. But I'm also going to be making sure I prioritize my protective styles and make sure I'm protecting my hair so I can see my hair grow to its fullest potential. Okay, so make sure you're moisturizing and sealing your hair. You have a good routine that's down pat, and you're protecting your hair. Okay, if you lack on doing this, then of course you're going to see your hair break. You're not going to retain any length. Okay, and then you're going to think your hair is not growing, but in all reality it is, because yes, hair grows from your scalp. Okay, so make sure you're actually moisturizing your hair. The next reason why I feel like a lot of people are not seeing their hair grow to the fullest potential, or they're not actually retaining length, is because you're not stretching your hair. Us natural girls, we have to stretch our hair. Keeping our hair in a curly state and in the tight curls can really wreak havoc on our hair. We may think that we're not manipulating our hair as much and we're keeping it in a protective style, but natural hair actually benefits from being in a blown out state, being in a stretch state, whether that's lightly blow drying your hair, whether that's threading your hair, whether that's doing a bantu knot out or a twist out, or just, doing a braid out or something like that. Our hair benefits a lot from being in a stretched out state like this, because it allows our sebum oil, our natural oils that we have, to effortlessly glide down and slide down our hair. When our hair is constantly twisted and twirled and in a tight curl state, it's hard for the oils to actually saturate our strands and penetrate our strands and glide down the strands of our hair. So that's why we have to constantly go in and moisturize and seal our hair. But if you have your hair in a lightly stretched out state, don't have to be bone straight, but if you have your hair in a lightly stretched out state, it further allows and better allows our oil to penetrate our hair and to glide down our hair. So you have to remember that when our hair is curly, in its curly state, we end up getting those single strand knots. We end up having our hair tangle up and intertwine into itself, and that causes breakage as well. So if you can, from time to time, try to do a light blowout, do a braid out, keep your hair in a stretched out state. And the last reason why your hair may be stuck or not growing out, the way it's supposed to, is because you're not clarifying your hair. You have to clarify your hair. You don't have to clarify your hair every single time you wash your hair, but you can't just shampoo your hair with a moisturizing shampoo and use moisturizing conditioner throughout your whole hair care journey. You need to be clarifying your hair. Clarifying your hair is going to help remove your hair and strip your hair of all the heavy products that I spoke about in tip number 2. It's going to help to get rid of all of that. It's going to help to free your scalp of dandruff and sweat and dirt and grime and all that you may be having on your scalp. And it's going to really allow your hair to push through and grow out the way it's supposed to grow. You have to clarify your hair. Clarify your hair once a month. And then, in between that, you can use your moisturizing shampoo and your moisturizing conditioner. But you have to throw in a clarifying shampoo in there somewhere. Okay, or you can throw in a clarifying rinse. In the previous video, I spoke about apple cider vinegar being a great clarifying rinse. You can throw that in your wash day as well and use that as your clarifying rinse. Or you can go in and do scalp detoxes, something. Okay, the bentonite clay is really good. The Aztec bentonite clay, you can use that to clarify your scalp, to strip your hair of all the dirt and the grime and everything that may be on it. You could do a detox mask. All of that stuff is really good when it comes to clarifying the hair. But you want to make sure you're throwing that in there somewhere, because if you're not, then it's going to really be hard for your hair to grow out the way it's really supposed to grow out. Okay, so I hope these tips help you. If you feel like your hair is stuck and it's not growing the way it's supposed to grow, these tips will really aid in helping you get back on track. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Go ahead, subscribe to my channel. And I love you with the love of Christ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.